actually having a partner there allows you to get away with more and do more.
Yeah. Looks like we might be going straight into it. There might be some hand warmers, maybe. I can't tell. Like, it seems like just hand warmers, maybe. Nope.
Maybe not.
I can't tell. Like, okay, when we get some serious percentage going, we're gonna tell.
These are some BM hand warmers if they are.
Okay, no, they're going in. Okay, cool. There we go. That landing there into dash attack, into forward tilt. Very nice stuff coming out there. Usual. They're just feeling each other out. Now, we've seen Wario, you know, a lot in Europe. We have Gluttony, one of, if not the best Wario in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so we know what he can do. We know the tricks he has. But we'll see exactly how MVL can bring his own spice to this character as well.
Sure. I like how Streakz is kind of keeping it simple.
That back air is disgusting.
Yeah, it does. That was immensely strong.
Yeah,
he just went.
Yeah.
He was on the screen and then he just wasn't.
You know, in those like cartoons, like someone dashes away, there's like a cloud outline, just poof, there's the outline of Wario left. And like, okay, he's gone.
Yeah, he's probably gone.
Very nice. Yeah, you can see the follow-ups. Yeah, you're saying like it's very easy to follow. The simplicity of actually not how easy it is to do, but actually the simplicity of how it is to follow. Know what they're doing, you know, connecting every single bit, the strings that can come out of, you know, every part of his game plan.
The moves don't tend to be one after the other incredibly quickly. They're like, this move's fairly strong, this move's fairly strong.
That was like full range down smash as well, just to get that sweet spot. Takes him down 2 stock lead right now for Streakz.
Dominant start.
Looking very good from him, yeah.
It seems like a lot of Wolf's moves stick you in 50-50s as well. So I can see when, like in this situation, he went for this move, but Wario jumped. Didn't jump, that he would have got hit by that.
Yeah.
Or
and we just get clapped away, just a massive slap there from the forward tilt of Wario will be enough, even from the far side of the stage. So MVL gets his first stock on Streakz, got a little bit of work to do here though.
Nah.
You see the waft so slowly building. This is a thing to always keep in mind with Wario, is his, you know, his comeback factor. He's got not just rage, but, because everyone's got rage, but he's got this waft. And, you know, this is one of those things that can be like a 0 to death almost suddenly, you know, if you get a couple of like, you know, second hitter nairs into, you know, down tilt or something, you know, follow up, you know, up air into waft, all these kind of things. Scary stuff, but
Streakz has built the lead that he can actually afford. If his stock just vanishes because of a waft, he's kind of like, you know, he's earned that extra stock that... Oh. That was not the person I expected to fly away there.
That was an upbeat trade, and he went to the right-hand side. Yeah. Lomposh just looks over to me and just goes, just give me the right thumbs up. Just that was a good hitbox.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wolf.
All right then. Cool.
My God.
That was a strange interaction.
Dang, dude. First game going over to Streakz, though. You can see very composed.
Strong start. He felt in control. He felt in control.
MVL just taking that in his stride, though. Best of 5 still has got a long way to go. Okay.
All right.
On to Smashville. Nice, simple stage. Excuse me, my voice is absolutely knackered, by the way.
No worries. I noticed a few times that MVL was getting called out for his trying to jump over Wolf, and Wolf just calling out with the up smash. Just like, nope, you can't get over me. Yeah, and Wario's all about that air drift, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
That's like
got
a big part of him.
I've always found him to be quite a jagged character because like he moves so weirdly in the air. He's got so much speed, and it just feels like this weird, like blocky style of movement. He can move in like this kind of weird, like.
Yeah, very reminiscent of WarioWare.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, because his aerial movement's getting called out, that feels like a lot of what Wario wants to do is to kind of float in the air and move around you. And if you're getting called out for it, it's
And I think the thing here that MVL really needs to do is kind of figure out exactly what he wants to do to get around that. What can he make? What kind of changes can he make in his game plan to be able to kind of stop, you know, to give himself that control in the air back? Because if that is where he wants to be to win, you know, he needs to do that. Very, very nice.
Very nice edge play. Yeah.
Reading the kind of jump on stage, right? He gave him a little bit of space. He moved back to kind of bait the opponent in, then gave him that long-range slap.
Big fan of the slap.
It's a good-looking move.
It's so good.
F tilt, not enough just yet. Didn't get that sweet spot. That'll be enough though.
Yeah. Wolf's moves are so long. They're like suspiciously long as well.
The angle as well of down smash, like the fact that they can just like catch ledge so well.
Yeah.
And the angle that knocks you back has a scary move on the ledge to deal with. It was slightly tweaked, not to like a massive degree. Like, you know, it is still scary.
I like the scrappy play. They're really getting up in each other's faces. And the Waft's now on deck. And I feel like it's more relevant in this game.
Yeah.
Like the stock count means that if he does make a swing at this percent, or with these stocks, if he can take this stock and then he has the Waft on his last stock, that feels quite powerful.
Yeah. Definitely having that, like you do want to kind of like either use it if you are 2-1 down and you want to kind of like make that big comeback play. That's where you want to kind of hold on to it.
Ooh,
Did catch the
just
bike.
Just about. Good DI.
Oh yeah, very nice. So, for those of you who may not know, I mean,
nice.
oh wow, very
Very
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Double fair, getting out there, nice and deep. Yeah, one of those things that people may not know if you know a little bit less about Wario is you can actually like extend your hitbox by using the by using the bike. Nice equalization there though, only 31% difference.
Up smash again, calling out his movement.
Parry, grab,
parry.
up throw into up air. Nice and simple. Oh, not enough.
Not enough, but important. That's a good percent.
Oh yeah. Remember, Wario has got some strong hits, but it's the MVL. Starting to get used to it now. Throwing out a lot more of these like tiny, tricky hitboxes that are just catching what Streakz trying to do right now.
And the way he's moving, I feel like he looks more in control than he was before. Feels more comfortable weaving in and out into the side of his space. Outside of Streakz' space.
That forward smash, by the way, is very, very hard to punish. It's just long startup, but the pushback is so big, but that's going to be enough. MVL making the adaptations he needed.
I like that. It looked like he recognized that actually he could double jump just before he hit the ground. I find that when you're in a position where you can when your tumble will end just before people hit the ground, they tend to double jump.
Yeah.
I think he recognized that and was like immediately like, yep, you could double jump here. I'm just going to cover the option. Took him.
Yeah. Using the double jump is obviously a very important thing. Like, you know, also using it very aggressively as well. Like the amount of people who can get baited in to see a landing option, and they kind of like wait for it, and they kind of jump at the last minute to get someone to bait in.
Because the other option is you have to tech.
Yeah.
And teching is like often slow. If your opponent doesn't realize you can double jump, and they think you have to tech, then it's like you're either in like potentially 50-50 positions depending on what moves they have.
Yeah.
Or you can double jump around. It's very, very safe. Oh, nice.
Should be it, yeah, absolutely. I think he took his jump, no real option there left for Streakz there. Good start to this third game by MVL. This is why he's one of the best in Spain. Can make the adaptations. And quickly.
Yes, for sure. As good as Wolf is, I think his recovery is one of his weak points.
It's definitely, he definitely has a little bit less. He does have a little bit less movement to get going there for sure.
And I imagine with a character like Wario, who, when he has all his resources, has an amazing recovery, and he has the drift that he can challenge a lot of things very nicely.
Yeah.
So that feels like potential win condition for MVL is how do I get him off stage?
You saw he was trying to just scoop up with the right-hand side, but again, Wario got out of that because you were talking about that airspeed is so high.
Yeah, there you go.
Again, yeah, really nice edge guard.
Oh,
I think he used.
I think his bike went off. His bike went off, and I think he didn't have the.
Yeah, the
but that's still worth it, really.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like he's evened it out. 21% from that big head there. That was a 5 head.
What was that uppercut Wario did? I have not seen that move before.
I think it might be part of his jab.
Yeah. Oh, that should be it.
That's it, yeah.
That was very nice.
Edge guarding. MVL knows exactly what he can do and what he needs to do to get Streakz off stage right now. Big, big change. You can see he's getting confident now.
Yeah.
He's seen
it went 2 stock to Wolf, a clutch 1 stock to Wario, 2 stocks up.
Yeah. And a clean one as well.
Swing. It's a big swing.
And I think that's the thing. Like, I think Streakz has been very obvious in the way that he's trying to recover right now. Yeah. And MVL's seen that pattern every single time, so he knows exactly what he needs to do. Get down, get up, get the a fair, get a nair off stage, push, because that hitbox is just so, the foot's just out, and it'll catch.
Yep.
kind of forces a side.
And he can afford to go so much lower.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Wario doesn't even have to think about, oh, I've gone too low.
Yeah.
But, you know, Wolf is like,
I think definitely, like, you know, the stock he lost was, you know, overestimating how many resources he had left, thinking he still had the bike. That's the thing, knowing how far you can go before you can't get back.
Yeah.
It really allows you to, like, that's the kind of cornerstone of knowing your edge guarding game. How far, how deep can I go at any one time? If I'm at the best position of resources or the worst, how far can I go? And building it around that.
Sure, yeah. Notice the way MVL moves around Streakz' shield. I feel like that's been a big change. Like I was saying at the first game that I felt like he just couldn't really get in against him and he was getting mixed up a lot. But now that the shield's coming out, he feels comfortable doing his nairs, and like Wario has the drift that he can mix up whether he's going to land in front or behind your shield.
Yeah, but this is very, very good from MVL, as he said. Like, you just see how strong that first game was from Streakz, but like, MVL is so much more confident in the air and what he's doing every single time, and Streakz, I think, hasn't got back into it yet. He's had his
he hasn't made the adaptation.
Yeah.
Whereas MVL's made a very clear adaptation, figuring him out. Streakz hasn't. He's just been sticking to the same game plan. It's really been working out. Still, anyway.
Nice.
Wario's drift, I'm imagining, is what's making it hard to keep him in the corner. Why Streakz felt like he wasn't comfortable just holding his space in that corner and felt like he needed to retreat a bit.
Yeah. You can see like the bite, you know, was almost enough to even take the stock. There's the back edge confirmed though. Yeah. This is not so bad for Streakz, so he can maybe get this stock off quickly, and if he can, he's been throwing that out a lot too much, and MVL's been aware of that. You can see him punishing very big and getting in. I think what Streakz needs to do is just find another way to take and confirm something. I believe as well, we just saw that waft just connecting, or at least the waft, sorry, coming online fully. Okay, seemed like there was like a bit of a tech.
Yeah.
Kind of slid underneath and couldn't quite get back up again.
I'm wondering if he could have just given up his stock there. That was interesting.
Speaking of giving up stocks, Streakz down his final stock potentially of this entire thing. I think this is winner's side again, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that percentage again. Using it.
I don't think Streak's shield game is helping him out. He's just shielding a lot. Oh, well, there we go. Maybe that's what he's been going for this whole time, actually, thinking about it. Because if he gets the power shield, if he gets the perfect shield, it does give him time to punish these nairs, it seems. Whereas before, he was just getting nared on shield, and then Wario was just getting away.
Kind of interesting how you see just how much parry can help in those scenarios, though, being able to kind of like react a lot quicker. Eats a little bit of the bike there. Big fan of rubber. Big fan. Very, very tasty. Gets a dash attack.
Delicious. Yeah.
Getting closer to that range where dash attack will be killing, and so all that back air.
Nice.
Challenging that forward air with his own nair. Scary stuff.
That felt like that could have been hit.
Didn't get the scoop he needed. Streakz just squandering these opportunities right now. And he can't. That back air was a big one. Not parrying that was important. The audience realizing the Streakz are playing, gets a slap though, and that's going to be enough. 3-1 to MVL.
I wonder if he was going for a lot of parries. And missing those parries was kind of frustrating him, and it's like, if I parried in that situation, I would have had time to punish.